Hello everyone, Captain Obnoxious here, finally back from a very, very long break. Really, very long. Sorry, shit happens I guess. I can't even remember what shit that was, but haven't casted a game for a while, but I'm going to do it now. And what I have here is the first game in a series of 3 between 2 players. This guy is Vezer, playing as a red Protoss here on Lost Temple. And this guy is Jaywalker, the pink Terran. So, this words on the origin of this game. It comes from a thing that a guy on the StarCraft.org, if you go to forums.starcraft.org, you go down to GroG's Ladder Season 2. If you go to that, then this is from GroG's Ladder on the StarCraft.org forums. And this is the first. Basically, what happens is there are about 19 or 20 people on the ladder. You join it. When you join it, you're in last. You move up by challenging the player above you. If you win, then you take their spot, and if you lose, you're not allowed to challenge for another week. And a challenge basically consists of a best of 3 series. And so this is the first best of 3 series of Season 2, 2011 is the year. So, well, I've done a bit of research as well. Vezer was ranked 6th on GroG's ladder before this started, although that doesn't really mean anything because there were no games beforehand. It was just the order in which he joined. Jaywalker was 5th. So it is Vezer doing the challenging. And also, as for the actual leagues, as long as I've got the right people, Vezer is a 600-point diamond player, and Jaywalker a 450-point diamond player. So obviously Vezer has the advantage in that in having far more points, but we'll see that might not apply to this. So it is a 1v1 on Lost Temple, a 4-player map. Really, this looks pretty normal for Jaywalker over here, just balling off with the generic supply depots and barracks. Usually pretty safe against Protoss since banelings don't exist. Going for that second gas there, and yeah, that's what's happening over there. But over here it's been that one gate into the cyber core, just the one gas at the moment though, so you might just be thinking about warp in, and that's might be all he wants, but we'll see. SCV is going to come in here and see just about everything. He's actually not spending his money that well. He's got a little bit saved up. Maybe he's planning to build a gateway or something somewhere, and just that SCV is distracting him. Okay. So putting the pylon over here, that's a good idea. Very, very small distance by air to this base, so good. He'll get a little bit of warning, and he's gone straight from that barracks into the factory, so most likely going into a starport thereafter. If I'm allowed to call it a Destiny Cloudfist build, I will call it a Destiny Cloudfist build, possibly, is what's happening, but I don't know if I'm allowed to use that, it's not mine. Anyway, so now that Stalker's just popping out, he's going to take care of that SCV. He's got, he had Chrono Burst on that gateway and he wasn't building anything, and now after the Chrono Burst is finished, he builds something. Silly man, he's got a second gateway coming in, he's not researching warp in, but he has that second gas, so I don't know. Warp in is something you really want to start as soon as you can, because it takes 140 seconds, game seconds to build, and that's a long time really. Marines positioned nicely on the cliff there. Still no add-ons on this barracks here, and is that a starport? It is a starport, so there you go. Destiny Cloudfist /111 build. And as for the... okay, so it's 25 probes versus 1 mule and 17 SCVs, and how does that... yeah, so the Protoss is definitely well ahead in income, even though that mule isn't really helping him a great deal. So it does have the tech lab. Yes, he is doing it. He's doing Cloaked Banshees, cloaking being researched, Banshees being made, probably as soon as he has enough of those minerals there. And another tech lab on the barracks here, and the factory... okay, so in a nice spot to spot, I guess, any incoming Protoss forces. What have we got here? We've got just 4 Stalkers, a Sentry being Chrono Burst out, another Stalker, so no Zealots at all. And there's that warp in getting researched. That needs to be Chrono Bursted really, because not only was it started later than usual, it takes so long anyway. But here we go. The Banshee's about halfway done, and this could be pretty big for Jaywalker. Vezer could be in trouble, especially if that cloaking's done. He doesn't look like he has any detection. There's the scan. He's seeing... I was curious how damn, it's gone. Because you can see quite a long way further than the actual scanny spinning around radar animation thing. But the Banshee's done, waiting for that cloak to finish. Nearly there. This could be big. Another barracks going down. The obligatory marauders if you're against Protoss. Of course, you just get marauders because it beats everything. There's the expansion actually, so there you go. Oh, no, I guess it's not that early, really. I guess it would help to have another mineral line just in case the Banshee kills this one. Finally, he's getting whoop in on that one gateway there. Okay, is the Banshee cloak is done? 2 Banshees ready? Surely, yes, here we go. Here we go. This is going to be pretty big, really. If they cloak, there's no detection yet. Robotics facility going down, but that's way too late. That pylon's going to see, oh my god, Banshees. What are the Stalkers doing? Nothing. Here come the Banshees. They're not even cloaked. Oh, not good. Just watch the probes fall one by one. Here come the Stalkers. Cloak, 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 cloak. Yes. Nice. Nice. Good play by Jaywalker there. You're going to be picking up the pylons. Good. That's excellent. There's really... What's powering these gateways? These 2 pylons. There's a robo facility in there. Does he know this is a robotics facility? I'm not sure. Oh my god, Vezer will be wishing you could just chronoburst building stuff. If only you could. He needs to be transferring probes over here because he's just getting them killed. This guy's almost out of energy. This one has plenty left, so she's flying away. 5 kills. 5 kills on both of them, actually, so there you go. It's finally that observer's being made. I think he needs to be scooting on out of there very shortly. Is Jaywalker going to get that probe, that Banshee out of there? Here's the observer. He's going to get shot down. He's not. Gets away quite handsomely, really, losing 40 health only. There's still a probe here. I guess he's just watching for the expansion. Really, he could do a better job on a watchtower, because really, if these guys moved out, you'd want to know about it. Like, they could get past this probe without him seeing. Anyway, ooh, so that's a bit annoying. Just going to pick up that pylon. Not really worth defending it though for the Protoss. He's nowhere near getting supply capped. He can just build another one really. All it's there for is to spot. If Banshees come now, he knows there are Banshees on the field. He can always put an observer there, that's fine. This is going really well. He's getting that forward now, so obviously looking for some cannons in this area and also through his mineral line, I would suspect. Here's another attack, just not quite breaching the shields of that pylon there, so not doing an intense amount of damage. But he has stopped on that starport, really. If he's not making anything with the starport, he should be moving something else onto it, but instead of just built tech layers everywhere. But that's fine. That's fine. So he's getting that command center, coordinating that with a little push here with a few units. How many is that? That's 8 plus however many that is. I can't bother to count. Our Stalker being warped in here, that's going to do fantastic work, but there is a photon cannon really in the mineral line. It's really in the way of this Vespene geyser, so not the most efficient positioning there, unless he's deciding that as a Protoss, he's going to run off 1 base worth of gas, but don't think that's going to happen. Oh, how did I miss this? 1 Banshee nearly goes down, as does this cannon here. 6 kills, 8 kills on this guy, or girl, really. But going for, okay, so Colossi, where is that being built? Here it is. What? Robotics Bay, where? Show me. What the? I wish you could click on them and it would show you. That's a facility. Ah, right, silly. Tucked in behind the production overlay. So he's getting siege for those tanks. Which tanks is the question I'm asking. Does he have any tanks? He has one in production. Transferring the SCVs. And oh, that probe. He's going to get killed. Yes, he is. But this looks pretty scary to me, really. What is this? There's 782 versus 77, so Protoss is ahead, but I think that's, yeah, definitely the Harvester. Look at that, 40 to 22. Even after the Banshees, and something's shooting somewhere. The Banshee was down here. Going to be picking off this pylon almost certainly. Yes, gets it, but, oh yes, and that has supply capped our Protoss. 91 over 84, that's significant. I'll have to get a few more pylons. Yep, 2 more pylons going up. So he won't get supply capped for a while, and they're in a much safer position. That first Colossus is coming out. Really, Colossi against someone who obviously has a Stargate and a whole bunch of Marauders. I guess the Marines it would do well against, but Marauders really, there's a lot in there, and Colossi are armoured. Oh well, I guess they're in a big ball. Fairly vulnerable to the splash damage, but it definitely needs, I would say, 3 to really take good care of this, because this is just... Look at the Marauders, for goodness sake. This is just not good against Protoss, and he has a medivac up here. He could do a brilliant drop on top of here if he wanted to, but... Gonna check the gold? No, no gold. Oh my god, was that a coincidence, or did he know? What is going on? The Observer is there for some reason. Some force fields splitting up quite nicely, and it looks like they're both going to be retreating at the same time. No, they're not. Oh, Terran is pushing forward. Just so many Stalkers in here, so many Marauders in here. Nice. Good force field there blocking off, and we'll have time to warp in some more units if he chooses to warp them in. He has plenty of money. Don't know whether he has enough gates, though, that are off their cooldown. There comes another Colossus. Now he's moving. Needs to probably keep that Observer with the army. I think he's probably hotkeyed to this group of 22. He is. Here comes another Banshee, so putting on pressure from multiple angles is great play from Protoss. Going to be shooting directly at that robotics facility, and I'm not a fan of that. He should really be attacking the pylons. That would definitely take care of it much faster. And did he forget about that, or just didn't have any energy for Cloak? I don't know. Anyway, the Stalker picked him off. Her off. So now there's 2 Colossi. They're going to see... Ooh, okay, so he's working on that gold. Saw the Protoss was not, and decided he'd take a bit of an advantage, and there's a Marauder here. That's cool. Whoa, that was a big scary red blob on the map versus this also very scary pink blob on the minimap. Here we go, here we go. Just watch this units tab. Whoop. A little bit worried there, okay. I'm not gonna... Where's that siege tank? Where's the bloody siege tank? Okay, good positioning on that siege tank, but this is going straight for the tank. No, takes it down in probably less than 1 shot, really. 2 Guardian Shields, 3. That's silly. You don't put 3 Guardian Shields up. They do not stack. Their effects do not stack, but this is huge win for the Protoss here. Epic wins, as they say in show business. That Colossus has 6 skills. There's a Mentor. I don't know what the other guys have, but they must be getting there. Gonna completely catch this expansion, but there's just so much production going on, really. The units being produced for our Terran. There's a lot coming, I mean, really. This guy's not doing anything, needs to be doing something, but there's a lot of units producing from a lot of facilities. It could be interesting, really. There's that 1 Viking. Not really... Well, actually, that Colossus could die in probably the next few hits. I suspect it will, going for that tech lab, so no more tanks will come. Ooh. Whoa, the Colossus exploded. I missed it. Whoops, that was a bit of a mistake. But Protoss is just in Terran's base. He's killing stuff. Off come the SCVs, gonna try and do stuff. Oh, good work there. Yes, lovely force field stopping those guys from getting in. They're just gonna reject, deny. They went up to try and get in, then just force field, and they sort of... So there was something sad about the way they went back to their base. There's the GG from Jaywalker. GG back from Vezer. And that's the game. So Jaywalker is 1 down. Vezer takes the first game in the best of 3. So thanks for watching. I'll be back with game 2 very, very shortly.